It is October here on Mackinac Island, and if you guys know anything about Mackinac Island, you know that it is said to be a very haunted place. So, how appropriate for October to each day tell a ghostly tale. Now, I have this book that I purchased at one of the gift shops here on the island, Ghostly Tales of Michigan. I will be reading from this different stories throughout October. But for today, the story that I want to start off takes place at the Biddle House. If you knew anything about Mackinac Island, you know that it's haunted. You know that there's a whole lot of history here. There's a lot of native history, obviously, prior to any European history. And the Biddles were a family that lived on the island in the 1800s, involved in the fur trade, also of tribal descent, and a really interesting history. And if you go to the Biddle House, you can see a reenactment of what life was like back then. You can also learn about the culture and history of the Anishinaabe tribe in the region and all of that amazing stuff. I was there a couple weekends ago with my partner. Actually, I was with my parents as well, and my parents were sharing about their paranormal activity that they had experienced while being on the island, like the night before. And we're in the kitchen of the Biddle House where they have the reenactment of, how you cooked back then and the recipes and all that stuff. And they said above us is an attic that's used for storage, and it doesn't really have a tall roof, but we hear people walking around up there and people running back and forth like children playing. Like, yeah, we hear that all the time. And one of you guys last year sent me a picture of the Biddle House with the face of what looks like Agatha Biddle in the window. So, in broad daylight, you can experience the paranormal here on Mackinac Island.